Hi, I'm Malcolm McGrath, cabinet maker, and this is just a continuation of the video I did on Kanbans for a small cabinet shop. Um, Not only do I have all the materials that I need for installations and cabinet assembly in a rack all marked with Kanban cards, but also all my tools. So, for example, this little box goes in, this has all my drill bits and things that I commonly use on installation. And if I lose a drill bit, or if I lose a small part, or a driver bit, after I'm finished a job, I just grab them from here. This has all my little detailed small parts, saw blades, drill bits, things like that. You can see here, this one's for a small Robertson. And what I did was I marked it by putting a screw in there so you know exactly what you're looking for. The bit is there. And when these run low, I've got a card, which I have a picture of the bit that came from the package. And on the back, it says Home Depot. And so whenever this box runs low, I can tell it by eye. So whenever it runs low, then I would just take the card, and here's my little rolling desk again, and I just throw it in the box that says Home Depot. And these little boxes, by the way, with all my little supply bins, these are all my suppliers. They're organized on the basis of which ones I use most. So commonly I go to Home Depot the most. This is my hardware supplier guy that I order from all the time. The next one is McFadden's. That's where all my paint and lacquer. My sheet goods, most of them are from this one. So what I've done is put the ones that I use most right at the closest corner at the most accessible spot. Here's the tool supplier where I get most of my tools and things. So that's what I do for small parts and for tools and drill bits and things. Over here, or you can see right here, these are my sheet goods. This rack, I don't keep a lot. I keep enough for basically 5 or 6 sheets of everything in stock. And then if I'm doing whenever I got starting a new kitchen, I'll order 15 sheets or what I need for the kitchen. But I don't keep a huge inventory. I like to keep a few sheets of everything so that I never run out. So even if, let's say, I've counted on 10 or 15 sheets for a kitchen, the client phones up when I'm halfway through and says, can you add a vanity or can you change a cabinet? So I've always got a few extra sheets to work with, but never a lot extra. And what I do, this is my Kanban board up here. All my Kanban cards for these things are up here. So it's all labeled, and on each spot it's marked, oh, I can't take that, but on each spot there's a little spot, so if the card's missing, I know where the card goes. And this is, for example, 3/4 MDF, and on the back I've got the minimum, and Wanderosa is the supplier. So whenever this stack here, which is 3/4 MDF, gets below 5, I just take this card and I'll throw it in there. So the next time I order from them, even if I'm not ordering MDF specifically, let's say I'm down to 2 sheets, and then I have to make a big order of the particle board that I'm going to cut a bunch of cabinets with, I'll just order 5 more sheets. So the Kanban system, this system of bins for my suppliers, it works for materials, drill bits, the sheet goods in the shop, all the screws and details that I use for parts, as well as I said here, little odds and ends that I might need. I've got little blank pieces of paper I can just throw in any one of my supplier boxes when I think of it. So I hope that's helpful.